And welcome back to week 2 of First Light Valorant. We're here with AGEW versus who are they up against? I forgot already, Marceline.
Uh,
Oh yes,
Greple Mafia, I believe is how it's pronounced.
Greple Mafia. Also, yes, I am joined by my co-caster here, Marceline,
Just can't get rid of
and
me. I'm here forever.
she's always here. She's always here.
I'm
S-
I'm
it's
always watching.
gonna be an interesting matchup here. Both teams fresh off of victories from week 1. Obviously, we have Greple Mafia with a 13-3 victory, so that's a pretty decisive win. And AGEW coming off of a hard-fought 13-8. It'll be interesting to see how these two teams clash, what they keep the same, if they're going to change any of their game plans. Yeah, no, I'm excited for this one.
hmm I'm excited to watch this one too. It'll be interesting to see if they've worked around the things that didn't work the last time they played and what improvements they made from there.
I can't recall. I can't recall. Did you cast any of these games,
I did
Marceline?
not. I have not. I have not casted them before.
All right, so this is going to be the first time both of us are watching these teams play. Let's look at these team compositions. Over on AGEW, we have an Immortal, a Silver, and 3 golds. So Johnny's going to be looking to probably get most of the frags, probably going to be playing a duelist role. And then it's balanced out by 3 golds. So that's a very interesting team comp. Then over on the side of the Greple, Greple Mafia, we have a similar team comp in Silver, Ascendant, and 3 golds.
Excuse me, I have the hiccups all of a sudden. All right, it looks like we're gonna start our. Oh, we're just going straight to sunset. Uh, what maps are you looking forward? What map comp? Whoa, words are hard all of a sudden.
Whoa.
What team comp do you think they're gonna try to pull out? Do you think they're gonna try to incorporate veto into this, or
Oh, that's going to be interesting to see. For those of you who, haven't been keeping up with the patches, for those of you who haven't been, have been living under a rock, there is a new agent in Valorant by the name of Vito, a new Sentinel. So it's going to be interesting to see if any of the teams are willing to take that risk. Looks like, wait, who's defending? Oh, it looks like Grapple Mafia is choosing to go for a different Sentinel in Cypher, which that is to be expected on Sunset. But yeah, no, it'll be interesting to see if any teams this week take that
a
risk in playing
harbor?
the unfamiliar agent.
Sorry, I just noticed that Johnny's hovering harbor and it threw me off.
Oh yeah, me personally, I'm gonna take a look at what kind of comps we were running last week, and yeah, Johnny was on the Phoenix last week, so this time he's playing more of a supportive role in the harbor. It'll be interesting to see if he's gonna be a Cove Master. And he's going to be sitting behind those walls in those smokes trying to get some surprise picks.
Hopefully, we don't get our own version of the Cove incident.
Oh no, luckily we're not playing Pearl, so I
Yeah,
doubt that'll be a
but
problem.
our version of it wouldn't be on Pearl. It would
Oh, it'd be on
most
Sunset.
it could be on Sunset. Hopefully not though.
Yep. So looking like
Oh,
John X. Oh yeah, he switched off. Looks
he's
like he
on
switched off
your.
the. Yep. So I think that's much more in line. Yep. Looks like both teams opting for Cypher and Yoru and Omen. Looks like we got a double duelist comp from AGEW and a double initiator comp coming from the side of Greple Mafia with the Fade and the Sky being picked.
They both scan. Both teams have a scan initiator. They have one team has Faye, the other one has Sova. They were hovering a Gecko for a little bit.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how these teams duke it out. If teams are gonna be playing more passive or if they're gonna opt for more aggressive plays following the util of the initiators.
Oh, and they're just huddled up in spawn, having a little team meeting.
Yeah, that's a great boost for team morale. Obviously, I'm not sure if they're a free agent team or how much chemistry they have, but clearly showing, displaying that team chemistry right off the bat. Love to see it. And here we have it. It's looking like we're gonna have early aggression from Quap on elbow, takes the pick and gets out using his teleport, using his gate crash. We're gonna see an instant response here from Johnny, taking elbow control. Does see equip, gets the fade back sight. Now it's down to the 4v4. AGEW does have the bomb site. Looks like it's gonna be a 4v4 retake.
Spike planted.
Johnny with the swing gets the pick on Richard Raccoon. No flanks coming from the side of Greple Mafia. Just going to be a CT retake. Quap's looking for that entry pick, but looking for Team Johnny with the third pick before he's traded out by Quap.
Oh.
Quap with a 3K of his own. But he's traded out by Rayquaza. And that's going to be the attacking pistol round going to AGEW.
We get our first buy coming in from AGEW. Got a couple Guardians, a couple Spectres, and a Bulldog.
I think right off the bat, we're already seeing an interesting matchup here between the two yours, both of them getting a 3K of their own. And right now we're going instantly to the opposite side of the map with AGEW early aggression B main, all 5 on the B side. We're going to see that re-clear coming from Guap on the A side. They know it's going to be a B hit or at least some mid aggression. Looks like Quap's going to go exploring, but here we have King droning out the site, setting up for the execution, gets the dart. Oh, Quap with the early lurk.
Oh!
Tries to get the right click, but it's Cat finding the kill with the Spectre. And they're going to call for an instant rotate over to A. They know that's the A player. They know Greple Mafia is going to be more comfortable with that A side, maybe lighter, because they have that lurk all the way up. But we do see quick rotates coming in from Greple Mafia here. Rab Raccoon gets flash, tries to TP out, but it's King with the pick from the Bulldog, followed by another Spectre kill from the Phoenix this time in Min on Avian Agent. And they're just going to keep scaling up CT. Johnny with the pick on John X. And it's down to Spider with the 1v5. Impossible ladder to climb, but he does get the first rung. Johnny with the TP. Ooh. Oh, no. Those are some questionable shots from Johnny.
Those were some shots.
He did click mouse 1. I can say that for certain. Whether or not I'm not sure it. Wow.
He got the kill
at least
at the end. I will give him that. He got the kill.
He did get the kill. And that was another multi-kill round. Johnny with the 2K. And look, we're going straight back to the A aggression here. This time Yoru playing mid in Quap. Looking for Johnny. Getting the elbow aggression with the pick on Richard Raccoon. That's going to open up sight. It's just the fade in Avian Ninja. Team captain holding down the bomb site while he holds for rotates. He's going to get spotted out by Johnny, who regroups with Rayquaza in elbow. And it's going to be a free bomb site. Jonix with the kill, but he's instantly traded. Johnny with the Euro diff on Quap. It's just down to Avian Ninja and John X. Rayquaza with the pick on John X, leaving just Avian Ninja.
Oh my gosh, Johnny with the 4K.
It's just too hard for them to retake that bomb site. Johnny, yeah, like you mentioned, with the 4K, securing their bonus round.
Yes, this should do.
And it looks like Greple Mafia is on another eco. A couple sheriffs and mostly classics for them. I spoke too soon. 4 sheriffs and a classic for them. And you got King with an Odin. Oh gosh. Quietly pushing up B main.
So like Greple Mafia is going to be playing passively from market, trying to get the pick before playing a retake. Trying to utilize those Cypher trips. And it's Johnny TPing backside, getting the kill on blinded Quap. And Rayquaza pushes out market, gets the pick on Spider. Unable to be traded by the Omen.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my gosh.
And it's absolute
You know, I
domination on that eco round.
One thing I have noticed both when I play games and when I cast, a lot more people are buying the Odin since the grand finals of Paris.
Since the magnificent performance, yes, I am biased, from NRG Brock. Yeah, no, underutilized gun. You know, people do seem to use it in lower elos, iron, bronze, because, you know, there's a much worse aim, right? But then
Can't
higher ranks,
compare.
it's mostly just rifles. So after seeing NRG Brock utilizing that Odin so effectively, people are starting to realize the full potential. Obviously, the large ammo count. You have the high penetration of the bullets, and it's just making for a really powerful gun. Here we have Min with the flash. Double flash execute onto site from Min and Johnny. Spider trying to play in that smoke, but it's Johnny with the pick. And they have full market control. We see scaling towards mid and CT. Do they expect this flank here? Rayquaza going to be checking. Gets the pick. Gets two. And that's the entire flank shut down from one man over in Rayquaza. And then they clean up the trash. And that's a flawless round for AGEW. We're just seeing absolute dominance here. And Greple Mafia just don't seem to have a response.
It doesn't look like they do, and it looks like they're still on another eco. They're trying to save up for the next round, but what can they really do against an Odin and Johnny? Currently going 12 and 2. Oh my god.
12 and 2, absolute domination from Johnny here. Those double flash combos are lethal for the side executes. They're taking so much space. Johnny getting those picks off the TPs, and it's just opening up so much space for AGEW to take the sites. And once they get the hold on the site, they are not giving it up. These retakes from the Greple Mafia just look uncoordinated. They're not getting their trades. They're not using their util well enough, and AGEW are just able to hold that space. Now we have King. Wait! As I was talking about, you know, AGEW and their impressive site taking, all of a sudden, King, 5 HP down to the 1v3 on the eco. Are we going to be able to see a MasterCard Thrifty here?
MasterCard Thrifty. And it does look like the Yoru Quap is going to get healed up by their Sky. Leaving King only with 5 HP in a dream.
I don't see a point in King saving here. Their economy is loaded. He's going to be going for picks here. But he's getting flash. He's getting full util dumped. Almost got killed by the dog. But it's Quap securing the 3K and securing Greple Mafia, the Thrifty, and that's going to be their first round on the board.
And Quap did pick up their Odin. He's going to pass it off to their Cypher.
Ooh, I'm actually kind of interested in that and how they're going to play, or how the Cypher is going to play off those trips.
And both teams do have an Odin to play. King buying his Odin back, and then Jonah getting the Odin from Quap.
Oh yeah, we could see Jonah setting up his spider web with those trips, trying to, you know, stall any pushes, maybe get a pick. We can already see, again, early elbow aggression. Johnny going to be flash TPing, but he's killed by Quap. Quap does use the gate crash, trying to get those numbers, but it's Rayquaza getting a pick on the Omen on site.
I know exactly where you
And yet again, they just have a full grip on site. We do have Rayquaza investing at Cypher, getting the intel in the enemy positions. Quap with a 3K, securing the picks on Min and Rayquaza as they tried to scale CT. He's on for an ace. He knows where he is. It's going to be backside by the Cypher roll.
He gets it!
With the ace.
And Ace secure their second round. Oh, beautiful
And we're
retake.
seeing some incredible individual performances here from both Yorus. Johnny with his consistent picks throughout the round, and Quap with those huge picks on both of their round victories, getting the 3K on the Thrifty, and just now acing to secure their second round. We're just seeing absolute dominance here from the Yorus, and I think this is going to make for an interesting game. I don't know if you've seen an ace, but that's my first ace that I've seen in
This is
FLV.
my first ace as well.
And honestly, I feel like it was kind of unexpected. We had Quap getting that pick early round, and Elbow uses the gate crash, gets those 2 picks off the flash as they tried to scale CT, and then he just cleans it up on the retake using his teammates. And we're going to see an instant response here from AGEW with this B-side aggression. Johnny tries to TP onto default, but he's caught by the Cypher Trip and spam down. And yet again, we're just seeing the power of that scan Odin combo is absolutely lethal. And all of a sudden, this also powerful AGEW's not looking so powerful. King does get the equalizing pick, though, on Avian Ninja. And they're just held on that left wall by that Odin. Trades coming in from Rayquaza as they try to get on the site. And it's just down to Richard Raccoon. He's stuck in Boba. And Cat with the 2K securing the attack round for AGEW. You know, at the start of that round, at the start of that retake, I did think that, you know, Greple Mafia was making some moves to get that retake. We had Richard Raccoon getting the opening pick, but that Odin was too strong. And then Rayquaza, I believe, got 2 kills, followed by another 2 kills from Cat. So absolutely lethal on these site holds. We do see a response from we do see a response from Greple Mafia, 3 stacking the B side, but AGEW yet again switching it up, this time going back to their A push. See, looking for, we see Johnny slowly creeping up elbow, gonna go in combo, utilizing the Phoenix ult, trying to get on the site. It's Richard Raccoon shutting it down, but he's gonna see instant pressure from Johnny. Quap with 2 picks. They try to spot out the Richard Raccoon back site. And Quap gets 2 kills, and that just completely diffuses their site push. It's down to the 2v3. Props to King and Min, both getting a pick. Ooh. Min not expecting that positioning. Early aggression mid from John X on the rotate. It's down to King in the 1v3. We're going to see him. He's going to have a free B bomb site over here to plant. He's not going to see this trip. He does jump over it, though.
He jumps over it!
I don't know if that was timing or if it was luck or what's going on.
I think it was luck.
And we're just going to see great chemistry here from Quabble, or what Quabble? I don't know. Greple Mafia. I'm over here trying to figure out how to pronounce their name, and I'm completely missed the action. Sorry to those viewers. But yeah, no, Richard Raccoon with the instant headshot, squandering King's attempt at the 1v3 clutch. And that's gonna be the 3rd round on the board for Greple Mafia. Greple? Is it Greple? Greple.
I believe it's Greple.
Greple. I'm just gonna call him Mafia. I'm just gonna call him Mafia.
I agree. I'm okay with calling them just the Mafia.
They're the Mafia. They're the Mafia. And despite that failed A execute, they're going right back to it. 5-man A, no lurks, no nothing, just complete aggression here from AGEW. Let's see if it pays off. Got early smokes from Red Raccoon. They do bait out the Hunter's Fury, though. Using it for the A execute. Richard Raccoon's going to get tagged. They know exactly where he's at. And he's just going to get absolutely smothered by Johnny. Rayquaza securing that CT space with a pick on Avian Ninja. Min's going to go for a little TP play here. Gets into safety. Rayquaza venturing further. Gets a kill on Spider. Quab gets a pick, but him, along with John X, are traded out by Johnny. And that's another round win for AGEW, only losing 1 player on that execute.
But that does put... Oh, excuse me. I got the hiccups now.
That happens sometimes. Yep.
It does put Jesus.
We're seeing. Oh,
The
looks like we are seeing. Oh, I was about to say we're seeing a lot of confidence here from AGEW, just leaving the spike and spawn, disregarding it. But
Yeah, they were trying to prove
they
their
did
aura,
retrieve it
but
though. Yeah, no, they
they
did
did
retrieve.
end up going back to get it.
And we got an instant ult from Johnny. Gonna be clearing the site. He's gonna see the dog. Knows that Sky's in market. Completely clears back sights. But he's gonna play safe, not venturing any further. Dictates to play with his team. Doesn't expect. Min does not expect Spider in that smoke.
Spike planted.
And Spider with the kill on Min. Cat, though, evening numbers, gets 2 on Quap and John X, who did try to get the flank, but just an absolute stronghold on that flank watch. Spider getting one on Rayquaza, but Johnny's here watching market. Gets Richard Raccoon, knows that Spider's here. And yet again, a situation we've seen all too many times. The Mafia, Avia Ninja, the captain, down to the 1v3 situation. Cat hears him, gets the visual. I mean, it wasn't
would
pretty,
just
but he
get
does
out
get
of dodge.
one. And Johnny's here to get the refrag.
We're
Does
cloning,
get
we're
clone.
cloning.
Hits him with the fake clone, and we're just seeing absolute shenanigans from our Euro players here.
Round in the half.
Not sure why AV Ninja didn't keep shooting. I believe AV Ninja only had 4 bullets. Might have run out
He was out of bullets. He had 4 bullets
on the
left.
fake clone attempts. Yep.
Oh my! And did you notice he fake cloned out of B, went over to where the ult orb is, and then fake cloned up the stairs.
Clone again. Wow. I mean, had already secured the round, so at that point, that's just for the
It was
fun of
time
it.
for
That's
the
just
absolute tomfoolery.
yeah, absolute tomfoolery. So we're gonna see more A aggression here. Baits out the Fade Eye. That dart from King is gonna clear out elbow for the team to aggress further. Looks like we have Yor, Omen, Cypher all up at elbow. And Greple Mafia going for the 5v5 retake, but King does get the Odin spam onto John X, and it's down to the 5v4.
Spike planted.
Johnny venturing out further, gets the flick on Avian Ninja just before the wall goes up.
Standing.
Johnny with the second. King with the pick on Richard Raccoon, and it's just down to Quap to
God.
secure the 1v4.
Oh my god!
And they bring out the firing squad to secure the rounds. And it's, Quap
King's just straight running at him, spraying with his Odin.
run and gun with the Odin. Yep, that's just, I don't know how you win those situations.
Diabolical.
Yeah. Quap does get the ace earlier, but he isn't able to secure another one. Which, I feel like anyone in that situation, you have 4 people running at you. One of them's just running and gunning with an Odin.
Absolute
I feel like
tomfoolery coming out of them.
top 4 going on. They get up 9-3 in the half, and they know they secured these rounds, so they're just trying to have as much fun as possible.
And that's what matters the most, is if you have fun while playing.
That's always a good life lesson. I feel like we should start doing that at half times. Life lessons from Marceline.
Like lessons from
Life
Marceline.
lessons. Some quote of the days, maybe. Anyways, we're back
Quote
into
of
the
the
action
day.
already. Quap with the early pick on Rayquaza, securing that B main space. TPing backside. Kind of mistimes the flash, but still secures site. We're going to see instant retake from AGEW here. Min with the pick. He is traded out by Spider. Thought Spider was going to be good for another one, but it's Johnny and Cat with the 2 picks before Richard gets the trade and brings it down to a 2v2.
Standing.
Avian Ninja with the awkward positioning gets spotted out by Cat, who, by the way, is subbing. And Johnny with that 2K, securing them yet another pissed around. Anyways, as I was trying to mention, Cat is subbing in for the main captain on AGEW, and so far, I think... Wait, what happened?
Just Johnny being the fool.
Oh, I must have missed it. But anyways, Cat subbing in for the main captain of AGEW, and so far, it's looking like she's been... I don't know if it's a he or she. Looks like they've been a great fit so far in this AGEW team. Last week, Their team captain wasn't a huge contributor, only going 6 and 7. No, not intended, by the way.
Not
Oh wait, no, I'm
planned,
sorry.
but
I'm looking at the wrong. Never mind. Was a huge contributor, going 20 and 12. Sorry, I do apologize.
whoa.
But so far, Cat hasn't been doing a bad job of filling those shoes.
Spike down B.
Oh, it looks like they bought up. Mafia bought up. They've got stingers on hand.
Oh no. I mean, just absolute humiliation from AGEW. That was the most unnecessary knifing I think I've ever seen, except for that one PRX knife on Lotus. But no, I mean, you gotta feel bad
you
for
guys.
you gotta feel bad for the Mafia at this point. They're trying to string together some rounds. Obviously, we see that Stinger forced by. Don't want to get the other team on 11 rounds, trying to get the eco, but in the end, it's the Mafia, or not the Mafia, it's AGEW
The
with the
weirdest
first round
buy I've
win.
seen. We've got 4 sheriffs and a classic coming in for the Mafia. A Vandal, a Judge, a Spectre, a Stinger, and another Judge coming in from... How do you pronounce it? AGEW.
AGEW? Oh, a little bit of extracurriculars going on after Johnny gets the pick on Quap. He's trying to assert dominance as the Yoru diff. And he's just staring at Omin with the Judge pick. It's looking like AGEW are going to bring it to map point.
Oh god. Oh
I
god.
do say that, but all of a sudden, Richard Raccoon and Spider both get picks on their sides of the map respectively, and it's down to the 2v1. Cat knows where Richard Raccoon is, hears him running over to the A-bomb site. But does Richard expect this early flank?
And Spider is low. 21 HP and a dream coming in from Spider.
No paranoia to work with. Cat down to the 1v2. It's going to be exploring elbow here. It's going to get the mistiming. And it's Richard Raccoon with the pick on Cats.
They get their 4th round!
They do get a 4th round. And all of a sudden, it's a lot better than giving up that map point.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's going to be other full buy. Kind of a weird amount of money in the bank for some of them. You got some of them with triple-digit credits, others with 4,200.
It's definitely an interesting buy here. Yep. From both sides.
Both sides. You know, AGEW with a Judge and
kind of sort of. They're going for a little half buy here, trying to get to map point. And honestly, you know, in my experience watching Valorant games, I don't think you can ever count anyone out. Obviously, NRG in group stage did come back 11-2, and we had that Fnatic game in the grand finals, coming back from 11-1. So never count a team out. And John X, oh, excuse me, John X with the early kill on Cat. That's gonna be the A-bomb site for free. Well, almost for free. But A-bomb site secured. Rayquaza getting 2 picks with the Odin. It's just disgusting. Disgusting behavior. Avian and Quap both going down to the Odin spray through the Cypher cage. John X, though, getting back numbers. Johnny with the flash out. And John X is absolutely holding down this bomb site. Gets a 3K, excuse me.
What am I watching?
As Rab Raccoon, no ammo left in his zone. He's going to have to switch to Classic. And Richard Raccoon getting the final kill on King. And that's going to be a site held on the side of the Mafia.
Y'all can't see it right now, but I'm flabbergasted.
I just want to point out an incredible job that John X did anchoring that site on the hold. He played behind default, and he got 3 kills on those attackers trying to flood. Or sorry, the defenders trying to flood.
Help a girl out, would you?
That was amazing. An amazing side hole coming from Jonah.
Kane getting that early aggression mid, gets a pick on John X. Gonna be investing the Sky ult here. Gonna locate 2 on the B-bomb site. Going for the dog, but the dog does get blinded by the Omen Paranoia, so not much information gained.
Time to jump.
It's looking like
You
the
Aggie
Mafia are
wants
just going to
to
slow
go
it down here,
weird.
hold this
Oh.
space, but do they expect the timing here from Johnny? Johnny looking at those rotates. He's not going to see
gosh.
them, though.
Oh, the timing!
Out here with the Bucky. Does get sprayed down from Richard Raccoon. And he unknowingly swings into the likes of Spider and Avian Ninja, who do get the kill. And they're
They're
going to...
just booking it to A.
Yeah, whoever's IGLing is instantly calling them to, take advantage of that space that they got and instantly go for this A-bomb site. It's just going to be Min on the side. Might try to get a pick here before getting out.
30 seconds left.
Gets the dink.
Able.
He gets the dink on Avian Ninja, but because he's using that Phantom, only does 140.
Whoa!
And all four
What
survive. Does... Oh, no. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the knife there for a second. But Kwap with the lurk through mid gets the pick on Rayquaza, securing another round, and that's 6. Before we know it, it's going to be 7, it's going to be 8, it's going to be 9, and before you know it, the Mafia's going to be right back in this game.
Ziff, don't jinx it.
Caster's curse. I'm so sorry. I really hope none of the players rewatch this game and see me giving them the Caster's curse.
But they have gotten 3 rounds in a row.
Oh wait! I just want to take a moment. If we see Quap pull out his gun again, yep. Look, he was top 20% in pick'ems. Just he wants everyone to know. And what is this? This sorcery coming from these Yoru players. Quap with the full blind headshot on his counterpart, but Rayquaza with the trade with the judge, but he is on 1 HP. Very weak. And that aggression's going to call instant rotates all 4 players of AGEW on the B-bomb side, but they cut noise. And you can see that Omen and Phoenix
Avian is
lurking
right.
off. But Avian, now it's just down to King to hold the bomb site. Does spot 1. Gets the pick on Avian Ninja's. Going to pull out the recon. All a little too late. But he's just going to buy just enough time for his teammates to rotate. It's just Cat down here. They're giving up too many 1v1s. Richard is able to get the plant down. Jonix takes an aggressive position here.
You can't
He'll be
see it
holding
right
for
now.
the push
but
out from CT.
that reaction meme where it's that guy holding his head, the side of his face, with both his hands, like being utterly shocked. That is how I look right now.
Yeah, it does manage to get 1, but without a teammate left, it's looking trickier and trickier.
Oh,
All of a
gosh.
sudden, instead of the 1v1, though, time's running low. Jonix doesn't expect the TP into the smoke. Gets able to capitalize off of it. But Spider, before it gets too scary, gets the headshot off of Cat's swing. And that's round 7.
My
Wonderful
jaw,
effort
if
there.
it could drop any lower, it would be on the floor. Oh my goodness. 4 rounds in a row for them.
That's a very impressive string of rounds. We do see Cat and Min try to play it off each other on that retake. Min falls early. Leaves Cat in the 1v3. Does get 2 there. Nearly gets the 3rd, but's unable to complete the clutch. And
It does put AGEW on a eco round. 2 Buckies, a judge, a stinger, and a sheriff.
it's very interesting swing of momentum here. AGEW now on the back foot, still trying to search for that 12th round to get them to map point. They do see that Cypher in. I'm surprised they didn't try to... Oh, they do try to spray. Rayquaza just on 50 HP. Tries to take the gamble swinging out.
What?
And this is just absolute chaos coming from the side of AGEW. All of them trying to make hero plays. All of them dying out individually. No one to trade them off. And it's down to the 5v2. Avian Ninja taking a lot of space here. We do have John Axe being extra cautious, getting that trip flank. It's going to catch the Sova.
Player standing.
King doesn't catch the timing on Avian Ninja, and they're going to regroup. Richard's very aware of this. Or
Oh
not
my
Richard,
goodness.
sorry. John Axe is very aware of this. Gets the pick on King. And that's going to be a flawless rounds.
Wipe the pins.
Complete
5th
momentum
round in a
shift.
row.
It's just good crime scene etiquette.
That's an absolute complete momentum shift here from the side of Mafia.
This goes here.
I'm trying to think of what VCT match I watched recently where something like this has happened. I'm just too stunned to think of anything. But they're all on a full buy. AGEW, though, if they lose this round, they're going to be on another eco round. They have no money to work with. 2 of them have literal no money in the bank. And
Cutting through.
everyone's less than 500 credits.
Yeah, if
I'll handle this.
I'm willing to bet if what's it called, if the Mafia find themselves in a mana position with the bomb secured, they're gonna send Quap, maybe Richard, to go hunting, getting those picks, making sure that AGEW cannot build a stable economy. King does have the line pushed up all the way to mid, but he is spotted out by the Fade Tether. Avian committing a lot of util to get King to back off. King with the pick on Avian Ninja, who goes for the swing. Min hearing nothing over on the A-bomb side. But they're still worried about that A rotate, so they're going to put 3 on the A-bomb side. We see Spider trying to work his way up mid with John Axe. And King's going to go for the recon. He's going to spot. I'm not sure how much he spots.
I think he only saw at most 2 people.
Also going to be committing the drone here. They know there's going to be some sort of mid-aggression.
30 seconds left.
Down to 30 seconds. Mafia not really making any moves. Just completely baffled by the King's early pick. It's looking like it's going to be an A split here. John X with a big pick. Getting that space mid. And it's going to be an A split. They do not know that Min's sitting here waiting.
Whoa!
10 seconds
Richard Raccoon with an excellent trade. He's going to have to commit to the plan, but he doesn't know Johnny's here. Elbow.
One enemy
And he doesn't get the plant down.
Spike down A.
Oh.
And John X down to 1v3. Has no times. Instead, is going to opt to save. And that is a huge round
Match point.
for AGEW to win. Saving 3 rifles, so their economy's not in a not in a horrible situation. They're gonna be able to get able to get a light buy here. With looking like King on the Bulldog, and Min on the Vandal Light Shield. But it's down to the Mafia is now down to their last life, their last chance to make this comeback a reality. They did secure 5 rounds in a row. But now, it's do or die here.
My ult's ready.
They're just
John
all
X
swinging
senses
A main.
his early aggression. He's going to call to his team to start taking space B main. But do they know that Rayquaza is here lurking? Waiting for someone to fall into his trap. Richard Raccoon does get the positioning on the right side. Does Rayquaza expect it? Richard Raccoon with the pick on Rayquaza. We did miss. Johnny getting the pick on John X. That's their lurk down, so they're going to have to commit to this B site. King going for the Hunter's Fury. Going to deny the plant in combination with Min's hot hands. Quap with the pick market.
So much for recon.
Avian Ninja pick on King. Down to the 3v2. That's going to be site secured.
Player standing.
They expect Johnny here.
Get the next round!
Quap expects that play from Johnny with the flash TP.
There are 5 of
Instantly going to turn around and hold that angle.
Let's go.
And Johnny can't do anything to secure that 1v3. And it's 9-12. I love...
AGEW
Oh, yeah,
had
you go.
4 ults. AGEW had 4 ults.
AGEW
And
used
they still
4...
were
Oh,
able-
yes.
They used
Yeah,
3 of them.
They
But
used
they
the
had
Phoenix
4
ult.
online.
They used the Phoenix ult, the Hunter's Fury, and what other ult did they do?
The Yoru ult.
Oh, the ult. But I just want to point out, I absolutely loved the Mafia's pacing up that round, playing slow, waiting for John X to find something on the other side of the map. Once he gets that pick and they get the pick on the Cypher, it's instant speeding up, taking space. And we're seeing very similar thing here, speeding up after those kills. Does he hear the TP? Cat doesn't see John X lurking through the smoke. And it's going to be a 3v2. John X did not secure the flank this round, but Sova King does dart, makes noise. And Quap's going to be watching this. They do have a crossfire. It's looking like Avian Ninja doesn't get spotted out.
One enemy remaining.
Avian Ninja able to sneak past that drone, and now Rayquaza is a Cypher clone.
Oh, Raid DQ DCs.
That is so unfortunate. Oh, it's looking like... I can. Awesome. Already looking like we're going to have a tech pause on the side of AGEW with the DC player. That's just going to give us a time to cool down. That's going to give us the opportunity to just reflect on what's been going on this half. Any thoughts, Mars?
Well, I feel like AGEW, I cannot say that name to save my life. They they got multiple rounds in a row, and they were up. Let me do the math real quick.
9-3 at the half.
They're 9-3 at the half, and then they got up to 11. It was what 11 to what
11 to
5
3.
or something like that. 11 to 3, and they were starting to act a little tomfoolery, running it
They
down.
started, yeah. No, they started to
shouldn't
get a little
have.
careless, and they give up 5 rounds in a row. They do get to map point, but then they give up 2 more rounds, and all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, it's 10-12.
But yeah,
Timeout's over, but
they
tech
started
pause is going to
acting like
continue
a
for now.
fool.
Yeah, and AGEW just has no response to this pacing from the Mafia. So unpredictable. Sometimes they're going for a default. Sometimes they're going for a 5-man rush. Sometimes they play slow, wait for picks, wait for space on the map to open up. And sometimes they're just going with the early aggression.
And Ray is back for us to continue the rounds. Tech pause is not over, but it is gonna put.
Oh,
I
Avian
cannot for
Ninja.
the life of me remember how to pronounce it. AGEW. I keep wanting to say
AGEW.
Quep for some reason, which is not their name.
Quap, yep, Quap. Already taking space elbow. Is going to be spotted by the spy cam. Rayquaza. Richard tries to go for a little TP play off that fatal, but gets spotted out. That's
Yeah,
absolutely,
AGEW's on
that's just a very smart play from Rayquaza, anticipating the omen ult from the fade.
actually
Quap's going to try to,
himself.
yeah, Quap's going to try to, oh, and
Spike down A.
Johnny gets the lucky spray through the smoke. Spike's going to be stranded elbow.
One enemy remaining.
And it's just down to Avian Ninja on 20 HP. Doesn't get spotted up as they know where he's at. Doesn't get spotted up by the spy darts.
And they get thrifty to win the game.
I knew your every move. It was sad watching you scamper.
And that's gonna do it. 10-13. Going the way of AGEW. They do give up a few charity rounds, allowing that 11-3 comeback to 10-13, which in a league system like this is great for the Mafia, because they do give up the loss, but on top of that they do get those 10 extra points, whereas earlier in the game it wasn't looking too hot for them.
Yeah, and it did seem like for a bit that they were the Mafia was able to adjust how Clef was playing, and then all of a sudden it just didn't work out the way they wanted it.
Yeah, they do completely shift the momentum in the middle of that second half, but they weren't able to close it out. And I just want to highlight again that absolute phenomenal battle from Johnny and Quap. Obviously, it goes Johnny's way. He gets 32, but it's still a respectable 23 on the side of Quap. Both of them trying to lead their teams to victory. But at the end of the day, it's AGEW who comes on top. Goes up to 2-0 on the win-loss record. And that's AGEW going 1-1. Or sorry, the Mafia going 1-1.
Yes. Well,
alrighty, folks. Thank you so much for
wish-
tuning in.
Wish them both luck in their future games. And I
Oh, yeah,
appreciate you all for joining us today.
Yep, we're going to have a lot of games streamed later this week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so be sure to tune into those. All right, and have a good night, everyone.